I love my collection of Give Me Glow shadows. I feel like compared to other indie brands, they're kind of like less like sensational in a way. They put out less products, but they're probably the one brand in my whole makeup collection that I'm equally enthusiastic about every single product I have from them. All that to say, I only have 7 shadows. These are them. But I've been very careful purchasing these to only get ones that I know I'm really gonna love, and I really do love all of them. So today I'm gonna swatch these 7 on my eyes. I don't have anything on my eyelids, so you're really gonna see how these shine, no pun intended. The first one is Peachy Keen. This is one that I think is a little bit different from other shadows I have of theirs, but I love it so much in its own way. A lot of their shadows are super sparkly, and this one's less sparkly, but it has such a cool sheen that I love wearing it all on its own as like a single shadow look. It's just a really gorgeous eyeshadow. It has like this perfect peachy green flip. Yeah, so much so that in some lights it just looks like I have a green shadow on, but you can definitely see that pink in the tilt also. So you see what I mean? That it's less sparkly, but it's just so pretty. It's like the perfect amount of like subtle while still being something. I didn't even mention yet that 3 of these shadows are brand new to me. I just got them this week. And one of those 3 I have tried. 2 of them I haven't, and I'm really excited for them. So this one is Sky. I've really been into blues recently, and I hope that this is what I want. But even if it's not, even if it kind of like comes up like other blue iridescence, I do love that you can see it in the pan, because I get frustrated with my other iridescent shadows that just all look white, and I kind of have to like remember where they are in my collection or pick them up and look at the sticker for when I want a certain shift. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm happy I put these next to each other because I think they are kind of similar. Yeah, they're both that like less sparkly finish, but good for like a more like subtle color. This shift is definitely way more apparent, but I do see some like purple in there, some like pink right on the lid, and I really like that tone of blue a lot. The next 2 I'm gonna swatch, I think, are their like 2 most iconic shades. The first that I heard of them was from Hannah Louise Poston in like maybe 2019. She would talk about these 2 most special shades in her collection, which were Unexpected and Good God. They're both so intensely sparkly. I can't believe they're vegan. I feel so lucky. My one complaint about their website is I think, or even just about their brand, that on the Instagram, it says in the description like vegan and cruelty-free makeup, which like could mean we offer some things that are vegan, but I think it sounds like your makeup's all vegan. And then on the website, they list under the product descriptions vegan if it is. So I find that like a little bit misleading, and also I just wish that everything was vegan. But all of these shadows are, and they're all incredible. So first I'm gonna do Unexpected. I think this is also the one that Lauren May Beauty's always like, you need. And like, I mean, she's not wrong. Oh my God. It's like, why do I bother buying new eyeshadows when I already own this? I need to just remember to use this like every day. It has this like really cool flip where it has that like warm brown base and then it's cooler on top of it. And it's like the perfect balance where it is like a neutral shadow, but it's such a weird combination of neutrals that just makes it so special. And on top of that, the sparkle is out of this world. This is definitely one of the best shadows that I own. And I pretty much own all the shadows that I think are really good. So it's like one of the best shadows ever. And then next, Good God, which is like similar but different. I think I might even like this one better. I mean, that's a hard thing to say. I love them both. I love the coolness of this though, and I love that this one feels a little bit more colorful. It feels a little bit more like purple and like in some lights, in some ways kind of like green and blue. And you can see that sparkle. They both definitely match each other on that sparkle. And I think with like any kind of look, you pop this on the lid and it's going to be a stunner. These are incredible. The next two are also new to me in that recent order I placed for Black Friday. I think these were actually the only eyeshadows I ordered on Black Friday, so patted myself on the back. This one is Macaroon, and I did use this one already. And this I was so happy with. I really love the tone, so I wanted to buy it just for the tone, and I watched Lauren Mae Beauty's really kind of comprehensive video swatching her collection, and she has a pretty robust collection of these. And this wasn't one that she like ranked the highest. I mean, she just kind of like put stars next to her favorites, and this wasn't a favorite. And it is funny when you look at like incredible shadow after incredible shadow that maybe the shadows don't look as incredible as they are on their own or like in a smaller collection, but I was absolutely blown away when I put this on my eye the other day. I just feel like it looks like glitter. It looks like I put glitter on my eye, and I didn't. There's no plastic glitter in this. It's just something I pat on my finger. Really impressive. So enough yapping, I'll show you what I mean. I feel like even on my finger you see this like bronzy, silvery specks in this like medium pink. Actually, I should note about this one that when I did use it, I did scratch it a little bit, and I felt like I got a better pickup then, and I'm gonna do that again now because I feel like it does feel a little bit hard panned in there, and you gotta kind of like get into it, which I don't really mind because it works. Yeah, so definitely got it like chunkier. Just look how glittery that is. It's such a gorgeous shade, and it's a shade that I'm just really personally into right now. And I feel like I don't have this type of shade in, you know, a sparkly, beautiful indie formula, at least not off the top of my head. I will be comparing at some time all of my shadows in my collection, and we will find out if you're along for the ride with me. But really gorgeous. This next one I'm super excited about. I wonder how many times I've said that so far, but I'm telling the truth. I'm not holding back here. One of their iconic shades is 365, and it's this like gorgeous metallic foily gold, and it doesn't have a vegan mark on their website, which is kind of weird because there are some shades that are traditionally harder to make vegan, like purples and reds and blues. Gold isn't usually one of those, so it's interesting that I can get this kind of pink vegan, but the gold isn't, which just makes me wonder if like their stuff is vegan and they just don't have it labeled correctly. I don't know. Either way, I'm not buying it because it doesn't say it's vegan. But this is a newer shadow that they came out with, and it's called Fool's Gold. I should mention also they have different categories of what they call their formulas, but they're not always the most consistent. For example, that Peachy Keen in the beginning, that's like the super kind of duochromatic and not as shimmery shadow, and Unexpected, which is mind-blowing, are both galaxy shadows. And this one I believe is a metallic. Actually, I can check. I have it right here. No, this one is just called Shimmer. This one's just called Shimmer. And the sky, this blue shadow, is also Shimmer. Way different formula from this one. So I guess this is our first Metallon? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that. But this is the first one we're going to swatch from that line. But the lines don't mean that much to me because they don't seem to accurately sort them. And also, all of their shadows are the same price. They're all $7.50. And I actually got these last three on sale. I think it was their Black Friday sale, and it was like 30 or 40% off, which they do a couple times a year. But super affordable. And I guess while I'm talking, I'll say also, they ship pretty quickly. A lot of indie brands, you pre-order, even if you don't pre-order, they take a while, which is understandable because usually these indie brands have like a really small staff, maybe just the owner and like a couple other people. And so I don't blame them for that. But sometimes when you're excited by your order, it's nice to get it quick. And these I always get pretty quick. So that's nice. So all of that meandering thought to say, I'm really excited about this, and let's dig in. Oh, it feels way softer than anything else of theirs. I feel like my camera doesn't know what to do today. It looks a little greenier than I expected. Wow! Oh my god. Wow. This is like everything I wanted and more. Wow. I'm just spilling all my ideas here, and a video that I want to do maybe in the next year is I love the Honey palette from ColourPop, but it's not like the most kapow shadows. Like, it's pretty kapow for ColourPop, but it's not kapow for what I have in my collection now. And I want to kind of like recreate that with shadows I have in my collection and compare it. And this is definitely going to be included, because this is kapow to the max. And they're still different. Like, I feel like this is sparkly in that it has like specks of a contrasting shade, and this is like just so metallic sparkly. This seems really similar in formula to Unexpected and Good Gawd, despite having a different formula labeled on it. Really pretty. I actually have one additional product that I forgot to mention before we get to the final shadow. When I ordered that Fool's Gold, when it came out, they came out with 4 shadows and they all had like a coordinating liner. And when I purchased this, it wasn't available as a single shadow, but it was available in like a little pack with the liner, which is a little frustrating because I wanted the shadow. The shadow's originally $7.50. The liner's originally $9, and I think it was like maybe $16 for the two of them together. So I'm paying mostly for the liner, but it looks really cool. It looks really cool. And I didn't use it yet, but I did kind of like lift it out. And it just looks like a pot of lava. So why not? I'll try that on my eye too. This is also just called Fool's Gold, the same thing as the shadow. But I'm kind of excited because if I like this, they have a hot pink metallic liner that I would definitely be tempted by. Oh my god. That's really pretty. Let's see how easy it is to like line my lash line. Really easy. Really easy to control. And that metallicness is so visible. My one fear is if it could flake, because I feel like, I don't know, it just looks like it could flake. Maybe that's just always my fear with liquid liners, but I love it, and I'll update you right here on whether or not it flakes in a little while. Really pretty. I think next time I order shadows from them, that pink one might come home with me. Unless this one flakes, in which case it can stay there. So the final shadow I have from them, it's called N-Sane, and it's this gorgeous purple. I feel like this one's somewhere between the like smooth duochrome-ness of Peachy Keen and the explosive metallicness of Unexpected in formula, but I'll just show you. It feels a little like harder in the way that Macaroon does, but not like I have to scratch it. Like, it comes up on my finger really super nicely. And I just love, oh my god, I love that shade. Isn't that just gorgeous? Yeah, and this one kind of reminds me of Macaroon also in the way that you can see those like sparkly flecks in it, like as if it has glitter in it. That's really pretty. That is insane. Oh, we can see over here that this did transfer. Oh no, unless I had a bad control for this experiment because I did have the shadow on it originally. It did transfer there. That's definitely from this. So I guess it can be a little bit messy. Maybe I'll try to be a little bit less messy next time and see what happens. But I think that is kind of like the nature of the beast when it comes to liquid liners. I'm not even going to try to clean my face up. This is just what it is right now. Subscribe to see how I look when I have better makeup on. Or no, this is good makeup, but betterly applied makeup than what I do now. But that's all my Gimme Glow shadows. my compact collection, and I really love it. I'm going to try to continue to be picky with them and not just get carried away because I love the formula. For example, one of Lauren Mae Beauty's favorite shadows is Watermark, which looks incredible. She raves about the formula, but it's this like deep blue shimmer, and I just don't use deep blue shimmers like that. I prefer like a mid to light tone shimmer on my eye, and that's my style, and I'm gonna continue to try not to buy that even though I really want to know what it's all about. But I don't need it. I don't need it. Anyway, if you like this, please give me a like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. And thank you so much for being here. Bye.